Noise is usually treated as a minor inconvenience, something irritating but harmless, something we are simply expected to tolerate. But noise does far more than disturb the ear. It disturbs thought itself. A thought is not a machine that can be stopped and restarted at will. It is a delicate process that depends on continuity. When a sudden sound appears, the thought does not pause politely and wait. It collapses. Often what was forming in the mind cannot be recovered at all. This is why noise feels so disproportionately exhausting. The sound may last only a moment, but the damage can erase minutes or even hours of mental effort. The loss is real, even though it leaves no visible trace. No one sees a thought break apart. No one hears an idea fail to reach completion. And because the damage is invisible, it is easy to dismiss. There is a deeper unfairness hidden here. The person who creates the noise usually pays no price for it. They lose nothing, because nothing continuous was happening in their mind to be interrupted. But the person who was thinking loses everything in that moment. The entire cost of the disturbance is borne by one side alone. This imbalance explains why noise persists so easily in shared spaces. Those who suffer from it are expected to adapt, while those who cause it remain unaffected. Not everyone experiences noise in the same way, and this difference is often misunderstood. It has nothing to do with moral superiority or weakness. It has to do with inner activity. A mind that is quiet and unoccupied has little to be disturbed. But a mind that is actively forming ideas, connecting thoughts, or working through complexity is extremely sensitive to interruption. The richer the inner life, the greater the damage caused by sudden disruption. Sensitivity to noise is not a flaw. It is a consequence of depth. Modern life rarely makes room for this truth. Society is organized around movement, activity, speed, and comfort. It protects what is loud and visible. It does not protect stillness. And yet stillness is the condition from which serious thought grows. Without it, attention fragments. Ideas become shallow. Reflection becomes rare. A world full of noise can remain very busy while slowly losing its capacity to think. When reflective people withdraw in search of quiet, this is often interpreted as antisocial or cold. But withdrawal is not rejection. It is preservation. Silence is not a luxury for such minds. It is a requirement. To seek quiet is not to escape life, but to make life inwardly possible. Without certain conditions, thought withers, not because the mind is weak, but because it is being asked to function in an environment hostile to its nature. This reflection is sometimes mistaken for pessimism. It is not saying that the world is bad or that people are hopeless. It is saying that attention is fragile, and anything fragile must be handled with care. If noise overwhelms you, it does not mean you are defective. It means your attention has weight. It means something within you is working. Understanding this changes the emotional equation. Instead of blaming yourself for struggling to focus, you begin to recognize the conditions you require. Instead of feeling guilty for wanting silence, you understand it as a form of self-respect. Clarity replaces frustration. Orientation replaces confusion. This is not a call to abandon society, nor is it a demand that the world become quiet. It is simply an invitation to understand how the mind works and why it cannot flourish everywhere under all conditions. Where noise reigns unchecked, thinking becomes rare. And where thinking becomes rare, Life may continue to accelerate, but it grows thinner. There is nothing bleak in recognizing this. It is an act of honesty. And honesty, when it concerns the inner life, is not pessimism. It is respect.